Howdy y'all, it's your favorite trainer, the Belt Buckle. Today we're going to go over what certification is the best. Is it ACSM, NSCA, NASM, ISSA, ACE, NESTA? There's so many certs. Which one should you do? Show Up Fitness is going to help you, where we teach great trainers. We get them certified if you want, but we also have our internship, 2 months, San Diego, Los Angeles, now online. Hardest part's showing up. So let's break this down before we do. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Check us out online now. We have classes that are virtual. Oh man, you're gonna learn so much. Muscles of the shoulder, muscles of the hip, movement, science. That's what's separating great trainers from average trainers. So let's break this down. You're probably sitting here right now like, I wanna become a trainer. What should I do? Should I get the NSCA? I heard some good things about them. I went to this one website and they said that you gotta get NSCA. Maybe it's ACSM. Maybe it's little NASM certification or ISSA. What's right? Depends on who you talk to, right? So there's so many trainers out there, over 400,000 in the United States. And whoever you talk to, they're probably gonna give you their 2 cents. I've been ACSM certified, I've been NSCA certified, I have tons of NASM certifications. I've gone through ISSA certifications, I've looked at ACE. A certification doesn't mean you're qualified, and we have other videos that will explain why that is. If you need to get into a corporate gym, you want to work in Equinox, Lifetime, 24, or LA Fitness, those are the big 4. You need that piece of paper. That piece of paper, you see people posting on it, right? I'm certified, that's going to get you in the door. But it doesn't mean you're going to stick around. Do you know how to train? Do you know how to program? Do you understand anatomy? Do you understand people? Are you a stick in the mud? If you're doing assessments like, I'm going to do your blood pressure now, let's do the overhead squat assessment, you're going to lose people right and left. You gotta have a personality. If you're a rock, you're screwed. Not the rock, he's awesome. But if you are a rock, you're screwed. You gotta have a personality with this. All right, so let's just go over the basics. All of them roughly 500 bucks. Some will be 600, some will be 7. NASM does a great job of giving you 12-month, no interest-free payments. Smart, good thinking. Backed by a big marketing investment firm. ACSM stands for the American College of Sports Medicine. They're more in a hospital setting. So when I was going through and getting my kinesiology degree, we focused a lot on the coronary artery disease risk stratifications through the ACSM. Roughly 150 to 100 questions. NSCA, which I also learned a lot because that's National Strength and Conditioning Association. If you want to become a strength coach working with high school athletes, collegiate athletes, professional athletes, you need your CSCS. Do not get NASM's PES because it doesn't hold a candle to it. NSCA, strength and conditioning, NASM, hi. Yeah, no, it's not going to work when you get to that level. All of these are respected within their given field, per se. Strength and conditioning here for NSCA, again, same amount of questions. National Academy of Sports Medicine, they're smart because they looked at where ACSM is, hospital setting, not a lot of folk. NSCA, strength and conditioning, so NASM comes along and they pitch a product to the general pop, which is smart. So when you get that cert, their idea is to get you more certs. Now with ISSA, they're not backed by the NCCA, which is the National Commission of Certifying Agencies. They're the big brother that says, oh, you're legit or not. ACE has been around for 10 billion years. ACE trainers typically are a little older. They've been grandfathered in. Doesn't mean that any of these people are bad. Doesn't mean that. It's just what you're going to find. NESTA, like when you go through 24, sometimes LA Fitness, they will have a 2-day cert that you can take. Yeah, 2 days, that's all it takes. It's a joke. And then I would classify all these in a lump of bullshit certifications. Oh my God, you cussed, right? But you got to look at it from an academia standpoint. They create journals, ACSM, NSCA creates journals, NASM creates a bunch of certs so you can buy more. Now I've gone through all of these. I think what you need to do is go through an internship. Why is that? Because the average trainer quits within 12 months. Why is it? It's because they seek certifications. All right, a certification does not make you a great trainer. If you want to be a great trainer, you need to be open to learning more, shadowing trainers, observing, train someone and have someone critique you. That doesn't happen in the gym setting. What happens is you're thrown to the wolves. You bring them that piece of paper, the manager says your 4 shifts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get 3 to 5 hours, go get assessments. You go get that assessment and you bring them in, whether it's Equinox or Lifetime, you do that EquiFit, you do the FMS, whatever their procedures are, and then you pitch them training. 3 out of 10 closes on an assessment is considered good. What? That's like baseball. No, we're trainers. If you're qualified and you're great, you're closing 8 out of 10 easy. 3 out of 10 is okay, and it's great in that world. They say, that's great, you're doing really well. Bullshit. A great trainer has 10 people in front of them, they're gonna close 8 of them. When you have the foundation of movement, you understand anatomy, you have that experience which you will gain through an internship, you will become great. You gotta seek out the right mentors. Have people give you advice, challenge you to get you out of your comfort zone, because what we have is a lot of anecdotal trainers, YouTube trainers. They get certified, they pass the test, and they go out there and they start training how they think you're supposed to train because they don't understand the science. So here's a great story about one of our interns. His name was Charlie. He came in with a NASM certification. He was all excited. I got my NASM cert, but I have no idea how the hell to train. Prior to coming into our internship, he interviewed at Lifetime. They said, no, you don't have experience, you don't have confidence. He came through our internship in a matter of 2 months. He was flying to San Diego from Las Vegas. What's your excuse? It's too far, it's expensive, bullshit. You don't have the grit to be successful. You have false expectations. You think this is gonna happen overnight. I've been doing this for 15 years and I'm nowhere near where I want to be. My journey is just beginning. Skelly and I, we're gonna get to the top of the mountain. It's gonna take some time though. You have to have realistic expectations. And so what he did is when he came through, he shadowed, he trained clients. You do not need to be certified to train people. You gotta look at your state laws or your country laws, but in the States, United States, you don't. All you need is limited liability insurance. He got that insurance, he trained people, and then we would watch other professional trainers, qualified trainers. Okay, Charlie, so first off, let's take a look at your program beforehand. I don't like where you did this first. I don't like this where you bring this up here. We made the program solid, and then we let him learn. I'm gonna have my client do lunges. Why are you starting with lunges? Regress it, do a step up. But what I want you to do, because this client's young and good shape and you did the PAR-Q, and you feel that they're in pretty good shape and decent condition, I want you to start off with lunges. Then afterwards, we would talk about it. He's like, holy shit, lunges were hard as hell. My client was bouncing on their toes, he had no idea what to do. I'm glad we talked about this because I regressed quickly and went to the step up and focused on the step down because she didn't have the neurological control. But you know what he didn't do is foam roll the adductors and have her do an overhead squat and do 30 minutes of a warm-up and activation stuff. No. He taught her how to move, but he took her through a workout what she wanted. She wanted to grow her glutes, trim down her midsection, and have nice arms, toned arms. So he gave her exactly what she wanted. Great trainers go through an internship, get mentored, and are constantly evolving. When I first started out in training, early 2005, I was a terrible trainer, but I kept on learning from the best. And I wasn't afraid to invest in my long-term career. Most trainers are frugal. Most trainers get a cert and then they seek more certs thinking that's going to give them the confidence that they don't have. When you understand anatomy, it's just a whole different ballgame. Sales comes so much easier because when a client asks you something, you know. But you got to surround yourself by great trainers. So the take home here, if you need to work at if you want to work at a corporate gym and you need a cert, get any one of these. Contact the manager at that gym and ask them which cert they prefer. Get that cert, get in the door, find the right trainers to work under. Pay them hourly to learn. Once you paid, now you got some investment in there. You're invested in yourself now. I was trying to think of that word. It's you got some skin in the game. That's what I was looking for. You got some skin in the game. If you just walk around and do what everyone else is doing, putting back weights, prospecting that way, you're not going to make it. You got to invest and continually invest in yourself. Thousands of dollars is what it's going to take. But then 15 years later, you're going to be standing here teaching others because you love what you do. So get whatever cert you want. I'm a meathead. I come from the NSCA background. I have my CSCS. I like this one the best personally. ACSM is great. You're going to learn about HDLs and LDLs and blood pressure, all the hospital stuff, which is cool. NASM is whatever. I'm just get that piece of paper, but don't use that as this is the foundation of my career. No, don't do that. Don't get more certs. Don't go get the PES, the CES, whatever's the next cool cert you got to spend $500 for. No, if it wasn't around 20 years ago, there's a good bet it's not going to work. ISSA, make sure the gym accepts it. ACE is pretty easy. Just get one. It doesn't matter. You don't walk around holding your ACE cert when you're in the gym. No. You just need to get it to get in the gym. But if you're going to go independent, you don't need this. Go find someone who's been doing this for a long time. Come to Show Up Fitness. Go through an internship. 2 months. Invest in your long-term career, and you will be so much more successful because you understand business, how to get clients online, social media. We prepare you for long-term success. A lot of these just want you to get the next cert. So the take home from this, right? Most importantly, you got to show up with the cool belt buckle. That's number one. Number two, if you want to work in a corporate gym, get whatever cert. It doesn't matter. It does not freaking matter. Just get one. Pass it, get into the gym. Now you're in there, you got to find the right people to get under their wing. Top trainers work with the guys, the girls. Ask your manager who's the top female and male trainer. Observe them, shadow them, take notes. Keep on looking in your put a little dot where you work, 2 to 3 mile radius, and find trainers who you can shadow. Ask great questions, continually read everything you get your hands on. But experience is what's going to make you a great trainer. Have a great day, y'all.